Hi everyone, welcome back to another gameplay of PTD6. Let's continue with the intermediate maps, as always using no monkey knowledge. Right now I'm gonna do the very last of the intermediate maps that are in the game so far, Spice Island. I'm gonna go with Pat, and I'm gonna show you a half cash gameplay that should be very similar to what I showed you in firing range, mainly because of the fact that this map can be considered similar to that one, and so the strategy I'm going to use is going to be almost identical because it works the same. So I'm going to drop a dark monkey right there for the very simple reason that in this spot the dark monkey covers the widest portion of the map. In any other spot the dark monkey is not going to have as good piercing, and it's not going to cover as much of the path, because here there is a pretty sharp turn, U-turn, and so it's going to give the dark monkey more time to actually attack and do stuff. So then round 5 I'm going to place another dark monkey on top of the first one in strong, and with those two dark monkeys, with their combo and with their focusing slightly different balloons, I should be able to pop every balloon here with no problem. At least round 6 here, round 5, round 6. Then here I can I'm gonna sell one of the two monkeys, and very simply I'm gonna get enough cash to place a submarine here. So it's very important trying to place a submarine as close as you can to this corner. So yeah, pretty much like that. Strong. So leave the first monkey first, and you're good to go. The submarine is strong, at least this first submarine, for a very simple reason that the darts from the submarine have already something like a seek and shuriken effect. So they're gonna automatically seek out the balloons and they're gonna try to pop them, and so you can see the darts like flying in the air and popping the balloons, even if they're not exactly in the line of shooting. And that's of course a buff in this case, and so that's why normally I just recommend to leave it in strong, so in that way you can benefit fully from the piercing. Alright, now round 10, very important, going slowly when you're pretty much about the same cash to get another submarine, and then you do this little switch. So you get this first submarine right there covering this first wider U-turn, and then you take the other one and you target it on first, and so now this submarine is gonna like have the function that the earlier submarine had, so focusing the stronger balloons, having the darts piercing and popping as many balloons as possible. And then with the dark monkey and the other submarine, I'm just finishing off the balloons, so just focusing the first balloons so that I can pop if possible all of them and I don't lose any lives. Now here yeah, sometimes a balloon may sneak through, it happens, so there isn't a lot that you can do about that. You can try to get here the first upgrade in the middle path as fast as possible so that you can get some extra piercing going on, but normally in round 14 just 1 or 2 balloons should be sneaking through, no more than that. So you can see still here 66 lives, and here 1 red balloon. Okay, so not bad. The main problem are the fast balloons that it's more difficult to finish them off. But then as you get the submarine now 011, so the first submarine, this one that is closer to the beginning of the path, that is the one that you wanna upgrade first. And you can see that right now I'm doing a lot more of damage than before, just because of the increased piercing and increased attack speed. Now for round 22, I just recommend getting the other submarine 001, so you have also a little more of attack speed, and as well ignore completely the camo in round 24. So even if that camo is gonna leak, it's better to not spend the 300 cash that it costs getting the Dark Monkey 002 to just pop a green balloon. It's not worth the amount of cash that you would spend to pop that camo. Is not really worth compared to the amount of upgrades that you're gonna need in the next couple of rounds. And so normally I just like to leave that camo balloon sneak through, leak. Yeah, I lose 3 lives. I don't really mind because it's gonna be a lot better instead to get this first submarine 0 to 1, so that now I can pop lead balloons around 28. And also very important, getting this other submarine 002 for round 29. So before round 30 you should have this second sub 002. Round 27 here from the last yellow balloons, some balloons may sneak through, but yeah, it shouldn't be that many. And then here at the end of round 29 or the beginning of round 30 in this case, see, starting the round, and then you get the upgrade right off. Pretty important to do. 31 should be a piece of cake now with increased damage and piercing of the airburst darts, so no worries here. And round 32 as well should be pretty easy. Now, exactly as I explained in my half cash gameplay in firing range, there are no more lead balloons until round 37. And the next round has camos, a lot of camos, and then you need like piercing and damage to pop the rainbows around 35 and so on. So normally what I like to do is I like to sell the first submarine that had that lead popping power. I got the second submarine now 202. I place Pat, so it's very important. So he's gonna start leveling up. He's gonna gain some damage on the balloons. Placing him on top of the water, but it's important to place him so that he can actually attack the path. Because if you place it too far away, he may not have enough range to attack the balloons. So just be sure that he can attack the balloons. Strong. And then with the remaining cash you should be able to get the Dark Monkey 002, and that's it. That's the huge change that you should be doing, so that now these camos are a piece of cake, because as soon as the camos enter in range of the Dark Monkey, the submarine, because it has advanced intel, you can spot those camos and you can pop them. But also you got now the, well, actually what I'm gonna do here first is gonna be getting an alchemist. You get increased piercing, and you get also the ability to attack the balloons before they actually enter in range, because you can attack the balloons in the range of other towers. So for example right here around 35 I can use the Path level 3 to finish off these rainbows easily. And I got an alchemist right here that is gonna be useful for round 37 to pop lab balloons, but at the same time that alchemist is a lot more like its function is not only like popping lab balloons in round 37, but especially giving range to this advanced intel submarine, so that it can attack the balloons and it's no problem. Now around 37, getting the alchemist 100, pretty important, because the lead balloons are gonna come pretty close to one another. See, so if you have the ability to have a wider splash area damage, you can like pop 4 or 5 of them at once with just one potion. So around 37, here we go. Here some camos make it sneak through. Okay, it didn't happen, thankfully. Around 38, here I'm gonna use Path level 3 when the first zebras come out, just to be sure that I can pop them. Around 39, I'm gonna, in this case, because I know that there are no more camos until round 42, I can sell this that monkey now, and I can get the second submarine 202, so that I don't need to use Pat's ability, because now I have enough damage with the two subs with Airbus darts to pop the majority of these balloons, so no balloons should be sneaking through here. Okay, just yeah, not a lot of lives. And here using Pat's ability very early, so in that way you should be able to pop the Moab layer fast enough so you can deal with all the balloons and you can pop them all. See, I didn't lose any lives there. And yeah, that's it, because now the next part of the strategy after you can pop the Moab is placing a ninja right here, so close to this alchemist, getting a ninja 401, then getting an alchemist 400, and then I'm gonna show you again how to start preparing for round 63. So the ninja now gives camo detention to the submarines, of course. That's why I placed it before round 42. And also, once you unlock the 401 ninja and you have an alchemist buffing it, you also deal some pretty good damage. So definitely a lot of buffs all at once. Here, yeah, one camo balloon sneaking through. Yeah, not really what I like, but unfortunately, I just have the ninja to detect camo, so it may not be, until I get the 401 upgrade, it may not be the best. Round 47, getting Pat's ability, of course. Here, okay, nice, I could pop everything. Very nice, unlucky darts by the submarines right there. Pat is level 7, okay. And now I'm gonna just upgrade this alchemist right off, 400. So in that way I should be able to pop already with the ninja to do enough damage to pop the camo balloons, so that with the help of the submarines I can finish them off immediately, so that no camos may sneak through and exit from the range of the ninja. So now I'm focusing all my efforts in doing this, so getting the alchemist 400. Alright. Now, once Pat gets level 6, he's gonna start also stunning the ceramics, plus the knockback, so you should not fear anymore the mobs, because you should be doing enough damage to destroy them. I'm gonna get right here both of these subs 203 because of the fact that they're attacking the balloons pretty early, because you can see that the alchemist is giving enough range to attack the balloons like after the first turn. So I'm gonna get them both 203 to have more attack speed. And remember that the subs are also the ones that are benefiting from Pat's level 3. So I would like to place the ninja like closer to Pat, but unfortunately I can't afford to do that, because otherwise I may end up losing when I'm gonna try to place later on a village here to buff my other towers. So yeah, definitely I would like to, but I really can't. So getting right here an apprentice, I'm gonna get a wall of fire, and I'm gonna get an apprentice here, 0 to 2. Now this is important because in round 59 there are some combo lads, right? And you cannot really rely on the mixer dip by the alchemist, so that the ninja can pop the camo lab balloons. So because of that, I'm gonna go with a very simple 0 to 2 apprentice, and with a wall of fire I should be able to pop the remaining camo lads that will not be popped right off by the ninja. And then for round 63, exactly as I did for firing range, I'm gonna get a Tack shooter right here, and I'm gonna get a Maelstrom. So pretty standard. So here you may need to restart on 59 because sometimes the mixture dip from the Alchemist is not applied like correctly after a while. So here you can see that the ninja can pop camulets, now not anymore. So they're immune. Now the Wall of Fire is popping them, and here we go. Okay, so I didn't have to restart the round, but sometimes you may need to. So depending exactly on the RNG, you may need to restart. So BFB here, using pass level 3 of course. Now I have also the Maelstrom in the background, so if I need to use it, I can. But also very important here in these rounds, trying to survive using like without spending cash. I know it may sound like well, but why are you not placing more like subs to prepare for round 63? Because the main strategy to be able to survive in 63 is going to be using one Maelstrom, then selling the Tack shooter, placing a new one, upgrading it pretty fast so that you can have the ability back up for the next rush, and so on. So right here, for example, I can use Pat's ability to pop these mobs faster. And here is where you need to be quick with the fingers. So you can use one Maelstrom here for the first rush, then you sell it, you place it again. It doesn't matter if it's exactly in the same spot. The important thing is that you place it fast enough so that you have the ability again here, and you can use it again for the second rush. Sell it, place it, and this one you're gonna keep it though, so you're not gonna sell this last one. So try to place it in a way that is gonna allow you to place an Alchemist on top of it. And this is the last one. And that's it. So that's why I said that I prefer to like have some spare cash that if I want I can use, so that for around 63 I have enough to okay, here though I maybe screw up anyway because of this mob, yeah. So I'm gonna need to restart around 64 anyway. But that's why I just prefer to have some spare cash so that I can sell and place the Maelstrom as many times as I want to without having to worry that I will end up without a cash. Okay, so as always, round 63 main problem is that for the next round, round 64, you have 3 45 mobs, and those mobs are pretty killing. So let's see here if I can do something about that. So I can use his Pat's ability a little later on, maybe. Like right now. Hopefully. I just need to pop this mob right here. Okay, perfect. See that once I pop the mob layer, then I got the stun from Pat. So okay. And that was it, because if you can survive run 63 and therefore run 64, then it's easy. Because you have a Maelstrom now ready at the background in case you need it, you can use it. For example, here I can use it just to... okay, here I lost some lives anyway. That was weird. See, you can use it as many times as you want. The cooldown is short, but the fact is that in round 63 you don't have enough time until you use it, until it recharges back up to use it again. So that's the main problem with round 63. That's why you need to sell it and replace it. And then I left enough room here. Should be enough room. Oh, or not. Okay, for a village. I want a village here for a path, of course, but for all the submarines as well. I'm gonna place a village here. There we go. Attack speed. And that's it. So I'm gonna get right now camo detection, of course, for these subs and for the maelstrom, so that if any of the next round with camos, if any camos may sneak through, I actually have the submarines with the ability to detect them, pop them. So here, for example, here we go. I'm gonna use here pass level 3 and also the maelstrom most likely, because of the fact that still some ceramics sneaking through. Okay, mainly because of the fact there are a lot of mobs close to one another, around 71, so you need like a lot both the maelstrom and Pat's ability. So here yeah, let's continue with the plan. So radar scanner, okay, level 3. Okay, this is weird. This defense should be more than enough to pop the mob 071 if I use both abilities. So I don't really know why I'm struggling this much. Let's get the other sub 203, maybe that was the problem. Or maybe using pass ability a little later. So now these subs can still keep doing 1 extra damage all this time. Okay, yeah, here we go. Yeah, I don't mind those 2 lives. I still have 27 left, so... Okay, weird. So I'm gonna get this village 220. Now, I'm pretty sure I left enough room. I was trying earlier to do what I wanted, but I was pretty sure I left enough room here for a boomerang. But I don't know why I can't fit it. Oh. So you can't fit this. Yeah, I don't know. So can you fit a ninja here? Oh yes, you can, but maybe it's just the boomerang is like thicker than a ninja, so that's why it doesn't fit here. Well, that's very weird though. So because I cannot place it there, I can still place it in range of the village though. So right here, yeah, because I may place 2, and I'm gonna go with a mob press. Very simple, very effective. Using the maelstrom. Unfortunately for round 75 that I really wanted for that round to have the mob press, I will not have it. So I may need here to... Let's see. Because there are some double BFBs stacked. Okay, the first mob's already being problematic. Okay, so let's use it right now. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, too many mobs here. Even if I use this, yeah, you can see there the ceramics. Okay, so I definitely need here at least the 1 mob press. It's 100% needed because of the fact that otherwise the mob customers just push to forward, and I don't have anything to stop their advance, and that really screws me up. So I'm gonna get 2 mob presses right here in range of this village. You should be. And that's enough because I don't have well, I have cash to place an alchemist here, but not to get the alchemist upgraded to buff them. So the boomerangs are gonna still give a range to the subs to attack the balloons, but now see how different it is because I can like knock back the BFBs, I can slow their advance, and at least I'm able to do better, or I should be doing better. Here the problem is gonna still stay because well, let's see. I need a Maelstrom. Not fast enough. But you can definitely see that it's a lot easier. So instead of placing 2 more presses, maybe I can just place 1. And so I can just flip that one here, right? And then I can get back here an Alchemist to, or here. Like I would like to buff these subs, but if I get an Alchemist here, one buff is gonna surely go for to the Maelstrom. If I place it here, Pat is gonna be buffed. Yeah, but I think also Pat being buffed is not that bad idea. So let's try here instead with an Alchemist. Yeah, like this. Let's see how it goes. So just one more press. I'm not gonna use Pat's ability here. I'm gonna try hold on to it. Maybe, yeah, perfect. Using the Pat's level 10, I wasn't really using it to pop that 45 mob. Now using Pat's level 3. Okay. Yes. Okay. This should definitely be beatable right now, because I can use that. Oh, I could have used Pat's level 10 again. Or I should have saved the Maelstrom. Oh yeah, not needed. Okay, yeah, whatever. So somehow I survived round 75 by changing a little bit the defenses, so selling the ninja and the alchemist that was buffing it. Okay, plus level 3 here definitely for all these mobs. I can actually use here. Oh no, rip. Remember that while Pat is performing his level 10 ability, he's not attacking the Bloons. And here I have too many Bloons sneaking through. Yeah, my bad. I used the ability too late, and so the BFP popped, and so his level 10 instead took one of the mobs. And yeah, that was why it was so bad. So definitely getting here another possibly another mob press. So actually Alchemy is 402, yeah, not bad. Then building another boomerang. So pass level 3 right now. Yeah, I need a knockback here. Yeah, there are a lot of ceramics there. You can't see them because they're like marked by the alchemist, but definitely there are a ton of ceramics there. Yeah, really, I didn't expect this many trouble, like with these weird rounds, but yeah, that's unfortunate. So let's get another mob press. Let's see now how it goes with 2 of them. I sold the Maelstrom. So I'm gonna use here level 3 of Path very early. So then now it's recharging back. And so let's see how it goes. Okay, village here to buff the two boomerangs. Can I survive it? Can I? Can I? No. Nope. Yeah, you can definitely see here the difference between firing range and this map. This map, the balloons don't come over a lot of times, like in firing range, so it's a lot more problematic to just survive like this. So what if I sell a boomerang, a sub, I get the boomerang here, but I have the maelstrom. So what about that? Yeah, I'm just trying different strategies. You can see that I'm just playing out with the cash I have. I'm pretty confident that somehow I can survive with this defense, but it's just the how that really is problematic. Because here the BFBs are just too far away from path, so I cannot use the path 03. Okay. Yes. And now Maelstrom. Maybe a little earlier. I could have popped most of those balloons a little earlier. Yeah, but this definitely seems like the best round so far, so I'm gonna stick with that. What if instead I get more press right here? Right, what's the difference? Maybe I may be able to push the mobs when they're about to leak. So yeah, let's try. Let's see. So I can like knock back the mobs and slow them in 2 different spots. So that may work here. That may be the key to victory. Let's see. So I have to wait to use path server 3 for as long as I can. And also using the maelstrom at the very end. I think I used the maelstrom a little early, but let's see how it goes here. Can I have a lucky knockback? Yes. Okay, yeah. Oh please. Oh nice. Okay. So the answer was getting the boomerang in a different spot and using the maelstrom ability a little better timed. And now for the round 78, it's pretty easy. You just use the maelstrom for the first and the last rush. That's it. So around 80, that's, oh my god, I think. So what's best here? Let's get the Alchemist 402. So can I get here? Yeah, I can get another more press, but I'm really wondering if that's necessary. Or I can get another like sub. Or I can get a 204 sub. So let's start with the 204 sub. The popping the mobs fast enough may be, seems to be my hugest problem right now. So probably having a submarine that can do that may be of help. Okay, here I can use path server 10 for the 45 BFB, and that's it. And now just placing here using the last bits of cash. I don't think it's needed, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Just another 201 sub. So here, if possible, I'm gonna try to use the level 10 of Pat on the Zomegad. Okay, here we go, nice, because in this way you see that the BFBs are stunned for a brief moment. Then using Path 03 right now. And then using the Maelstrom for this last Bloons, and that's it. So that's half cash, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and see ya. Bye bye.